Okay, so I feel that our news production followed a pretty traditional style of news genre, and we felt like we did this because we wanted to make it look more professional, and we can actually compare it with others such as BBC or ITV News, because all of them are pretty traditional. So yeah, we started off with a traditional countdown, which we got the idea from the BBC News Countdown, and we like the idea of showing other parts of the report, such as the cameraman working behind the scenes, and we thought this would be engaging for the audience. We did this by finding a big camera which our school provided for us, and we made our own boom with a pole and a shuttlecock tube and a sock, and this worked because it looked quite real. Also, we had a very traditional style of news studio which we created ourselves. Although the traditional news studios would have like a big screen behind them for them to put like moving images or pictures, but we didn't have access to like a big screen, so we improvised and we managed to use a green screen as a background, which later we used and added a moving image to it. Also, I'd say we followed the traditional news production of having text running along the bottom of the screen, such as Sky News. They have like breaking news which runs at the bottom of the screen, and we thought this would be very good, much more professional. Also, we followed the idea from Sky or the BBC or any other news program that having a live conversation with each other when it goes into like a split screen, so one they'll be having a conversation on the screen but it'll be like two shots, and we tried to do this but it didn't really work because we had to film it separately, film the shot separately, so it wasn't in real time, whereas such as on the BBC they'd be like on real time, it'd be live and they'd just be having a conversation, but we couldn't do this because it would have meant that we had to have like a phone conversation on the camera, but this wouldn't look too professional. But after we filmed it, we decided to keep it in our news production because it does look quite good, but it just doesn't look as good as what it does on the BBC or Sky News.